Hey, what's up guys, my name is Charlie. Today we're going to be reacting to some more nostalgia critic, and it's got to be Pearl Harbor. Oh boy, I've seen Pearl Harbor the movie, and unfortunately it's not that good. I'm sure there's a lot of people that might actually enjoy this movie. Maybe you'll think, it was overly heavily criticized. Maybe it does have some good moments, but I did watch it a long time ago, and for what I remember, it was pretty bad. I didn't really enjoy it. I was watching Enemy at the Gates, and that movie was absolutely great. So yeah, I was watching Enemy at the Gates. Great movie, fantastic. So then I moved on to Pearl Harbor, the movie, and then I was like, oh god, what the fuck am I watching? This isn't good. This is just terrible. But yeah, that was my experience. I was watching two movies on that day, but it was a very long time ago. But yeah, Pearl Harbor the movie, unfortunately, not so good. But let's see what Nostalgia Critic has to say about it, shall we? Let's go. Hollywood 1990.
And cut.
Okay.
Very nice work there, people. Very nice work indeed.
Oh, thank you so much. Your advice is very helpful.
Well, it's like I tell every adult movie star. If you're going to suck, suck all the way.
Oh,
It's an
Jesus.
honor working with you, sir. I've never seen such brilliant direction.
Well, what can I say? I know how to keep them coming.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, boy.
Who was that ingeniously perverted man?
That was Michael Bay, the
Michael.
most brilliant porn director the world has ever known.
Yeah, Transformers porn. Jesus, that's what he's best at.
Hello?
Hey, Michael,
CGI
it's
effects.
Peter.
Peter! So, good news?
Good news, buddy. We decided to let you direct Bad Boys. If all goes well, we might have a few other films lined up for you too. They see potential in you, kid. Keep it up. You might just be one of the biggest action directors of all time.
Oh, boy.
Well, that's great, Peter. That's great.
And what's the matter? I thought you'd be more excited.
Oh, I am, Peter. I am. But, I just don't know if I always want to be associated with action.
Well, what did you have in mind?
Well, I always wanted to do a romance.
Oh, Jesus. Do a bloody Beauty and the Beast or something. Oh, bloody Pearl Harbor. Alright, Nostalgia Critic.
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic guy. Remember it so you don't have to. Years ago, a disaster fell upon this nation. A horrible tragedy that left good people and their families scarred for life. And while many weren't there to witness it, this attack on the public left
piano.
several poor souls confused and afraid. And I think we can all agree
It's
a
like
bomb
Titanic.
we will never forget and will hold deep within our heart. Okay, you know the punchline. It's Pearl Harbor the movie, not the actual event.
Yeah, okay. I guess it's a bit like Titanic in a way, sort of romance sort
Some
of
of you may
stuff.
find it kind of cold of me to make a joke around that, but if Michael Bay can make up insulting shit about Pearl Harbor, well then so can I. This dumbass flick trying to cash in on the romantic historical fiction based around a tragedy genre.
I know, it's sad.
It's quite a popular genre.
Yeah, Titanic did it
Obvious
as well,
studio
come on.
choice to try and get out a butch version of Titanic. Because hey, if the highest grossing film at that time got its profit from teary-eyed women,
Yeah.
naturally we can make more.
Pearl Harbor could do it as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is just...
Problem is, it's over 3 hours long, has no action until the middle, and is under the misconception that Ben Affleck is likable. And seeing how this is still the month of love, I say we get snuggly with the most romantic person we can think of, Michael Bay. Let's awaken the sleeping giant with
Oh,
Pearl Harbor.
Jesus.
We open with two boys on a farm pretending to be pilots when one of their dads comes in from his job.
I get the front! No, you take the back!
Oh, what do you know? It's one of those one-button push plays. It's a piloting school my ass. Flying this thing's as easy as flushing a toilet.
Yeah.
We flew! Yes, I'm a pilot!
But Father Jerk in everything I'm in is not happy and starts beating his son.
Oh.
Only to have his friend knock him out.
I will bust you open, you dirty German!
Wow,
I
what?
fought the Germans in France. I pray to God no one ever has to see the things that I saw.
Damn. Wow. Yeah.
So lost.
No, we're not.
We're not going anywhere.
Yes, we are.
We have no direction at all.
Yes, we do.
Told you we weren't going anywhere.
Cut to years later where those two boys have grown up into some wild, crazy rapscallions who love putting priceless military aircraft in jeopardy.
Yeah, of course. Bit like Top Gun.
Maverick!
Those farm boys are grounded. Yes, sir, an entirely unacceptable use of military aircraft, sir.
Oi, stutter. It's my thing. It's a quick way to identify me without having to give me any character.
Get those hedgehoppers in Doolittle's office.
Our heroes are played by Ben Affleck, pre-director days, so you can hate him all you want, and Josh Hartnett, who if his eyes were any more squinty would have to see through his eyelids. They're under the command of Colonel Doolittle, played by Alec Baldwin. I had too much pie, but not
What?
post I need to
What the
seriously
hell is he
stop
doing
eating
in this
goddamn pie.
movie?
It's ironic because he plays a person based on a real-life colonel, and yet he's probably the most cliche character in the entire movie.
That's not training.
I forgot he
McCoy,
was
that's
in
a
this
stunt.
movie.
And I personally consider it to be reckless and irresponsible.
I was doing it to try to inspire the men, sir, in the way that you've inspired me. I believe the French even have a word for that, when the men get together to honor their leaders. They call it an homage, sir.
A what?
Don't throw your million-dollar words around me! What complicated French phrases are next? Baguette, croissant, Gerard Depardieu?
An homage, sir.
That's bullshit, Macaulay.
Everybody. But it's very good bullshit!
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, we like these privates that don't follow commands and endanger their lives and equipment.
Of
We need
course.
more people like you not doing what we tell you to do. It's like the old saying goes, be all that you can be and... whatever you want, we're flexible.
Whatever you want. Yeah, you're flexible.
Man, I am one good-looking son of a bitch.
So seeing how Michael Bay's forecast calls for permanent sunsets, it's probably best that we cut to the next night. And here's a fun game. Count how many times they giggle throughout this entire scene.
If the
Okay.
Call of Duty means seeing 150 men in their underwear every day, we are here to serve.
You know what they're doing where I come from? Cow tipping.
That's why you join the Navy.
We're Navy nurses, not tourists.
I joined to do my patriotic duty. And to meet guys.
Too much laugh.
He was getting fresh, so I poked him again.
Yeah, that's too much
Oh, by the
laughing.
way, hi Jennifer Garner. Yeah, that's really her before she became famous.
Oh,
God, I
Jesus.
wish you and these brainless bimbos were all just aliases for your next undercover mission.
You gotta tell them the story, Evelyn.
Well, it was about 4 weeks ago.
So Hartnett tries to help Affleck cheat the physical so he can pass and join the military, but Kate catches on and calls him on it.
But Army and Navy requires 20/20 vision.
Oh, it's not a problem with my eyes. I mean, I can see. It's just letters. I mix them up sometimes. That's all. I mean, I just get them backwards sometimes.
Well, I felt so bad. I had no choice. I passed him.
Oh,
Well,
you naughty
yes,
girl.
it's nice that she passes dyslexic doofuses, putting most likely several other soldiers at risk in critical times. But all I want to know is, if he constantly gets letters and numbers backwards all the time, then how the hell did he read the cheat sheet? Dipshit, just imagine those letters are up on the board! Because, guess what? They are up on the board!
Maybe we could celebrate.
Celebrate what?
Well, you being my hero, for one.
They of course start chatting and start up a romance, but is it me, or does it sound like Lucas took over some of this romantic banter here?
You are so beautiful, it hurts.
It's your nose that hurts.
I think it's my heart.
Oh,
So
Jesus.
Beautiful.
It's only because I'm so in love.
No.
It's because I'm so in love with you.
So love has blinded you?
Maybe Lucas's screen alias is Randall Wallace. Wouldn't that explain so much? So they spend days and days together until we come to this tired story thread.
Okay.
The fact that he's leaving the next day and is only now telling her about it.
But I'm going to the war. Tomorrow, flying with the Eagle Squadron.
You're in the U.S. Army. How could they order you to go?
I volunteered.
That's what they do.
Asked you. Now you volunteer for the most dangerous place you could go?
It's not your responsibility. Not your choice.
Yeah,
Wow.
we're just a couple. It's not like you have any say in things.
Yeah,
It's
Jesus,
like Rosie
damn.
Delaware says, men call all the shots. Or was it something else? No, that was it. But at least they have one last romantic evening alone together.
See, I can't do this. I mean, I can. I want to. I don't want you to have anything about tonight that you regret.
If I had one more night to live.
I felt like I'm watching fucking Twilight. Where's Twilight all over again?
I want to know the best part of my life still ahead of me.
So the promise
The
of
constant
sex will
staring
bring you
gaze.
home?
It's like fucking
Okay,
Twilight.
fair enough. But you're still
101.
gonna have that lust whether you're with her tonight or not. Why buy the cow, man? Or deny the cow sex, however the phrase goes. So he tells her not to see him off at the train station, but yeah, get a load of this great logic.
It's my test. If I tell her not to come and she comes anyway, then I know she loves me.
Okay, dude, you kept that you're leaving a secret, sprung it on her the night before, say she has no choice in the matter, are denying her nookie, and you have the bull testicles to be testing her?
Yeah.
What the hell do you do for an encore?
Wow.
Tell orphans that they're seeing Santa's workshop? But it's really a war zone and the ones who didn't plug their ears get a cookie? Christ, how close are those Japanese planes again?
What?
Evelyn! Evelyn!
She loves me.
Who gives a
I
shit?
totally made my girlfriend who I treat badly cry.
Yeah.
In the
Yeah, this is
Well,
just...
Kate and her friends are off to be nurses.
Welcome, ladies. Hi.
Oh, don't you mean Affleck spends time in fighter jets while also riding his supposed true love.
Family.
Girl, sir. The girl.
A lot of people frown on the Yanks for not being in this war yet. I'd just like to say, if there are many more back home like you, God help anyone who goes to war with America.
Oh, yeah, another thing about this movie. If it could jerk off America's Wang anymore, it'd probably get dick sauce on Cuba.
Oh, come on.
But meanwhile, our Japanese enemies plot their surprise attack, led by God on high, treasure to the entire world and whatever parts of the universe are left undiscovered, Mako.
Mako. The shining beacon.
Well,
Ooh,
Pearl
some
Harbor
teenage
is too shallow
toes.
for an aerial torpedo attack, and we're surrounded by subnets. Distance is our ally, Admiral.
You analysts got it all figured out, don't you? A smart enemy hits you exactly where you think you're safe.
Yes, the smart enemy plots in giant hot tubs with toy battleships that have no markings on it that would identify it as a map. Not, of course, forgetting Rubber Ducky Godzilla.
Yeah, we're gonna have our Rubber Ducky Godzilla.
そうすれば敵側はますますもって混乱状態に陥ると思う。いいやんだ。賢明な人間は戦わずして戦に勝つよ。
Actually,
where's
I have
wisdom?
to admit, I'm kind of shocked. We're about 45 minutes in and there's been no explosions, all character development, even bad development, and even the Asians are shown in non-stereotypical ways.
What?
Almost like Michael Bay was a different guy. Still a bad director, but a different guy.
Michael Bay does some
Almost
good
how one was going
movies.
through his head.
Some. He does some pretty decent
Peter,
movies.
did you see the news about Armageddon?
No, but I've seen the critical feedback. Maybe there wasn't much to this Bay kid as I thought.
Actually, according to these
I
recent box
enjoyed
office
Armageddon.
results, it's already made 36 million.
It's all about the money.
How can that be? Everyone said it was crap.
And yet it still made a spectacular amount of money.
No film has ever gotten this much hatred. and
Turning
given
shit
so
into
much.
gold.
Maybe this Michael Bay guy is onto something. Maybe he's a wonderkid.
It's a miracle.
Some are even calling him the son of schlock.
The son of schlock.
Hail, Hosanna! The chosen one has come!
First real snow.
You two have just been the best roommates a man can have. Not only have you been there to help me shoot all my adult films, but you've also
like
been
big
supportive
balloons
and
shoved down there.
I can't help but feel you've had an impact on the way I view the world.
Man, that'd be dope.
Tina A, in this rough, brutal world that we live in, you've shown me all that women are capable of.
It was a pleasure to serve you, Mr. Bay.
And Dog Johnson, you've taught me what it means to keep it real and never conform to the white man stereotype.
Bitch, we be keeping it hissy-wissy in the pussy, man.
Indeed. I want you both to know that even though I'm moving away to make bigger and better films, I will one day represent each of you in the way you've had an impact on me.
So what now, G? You keeping it hopping and popping up in the hood?
Oh, dog, whatever
Start
you
by
just
popping
said.
those boobs.
No,
Jesus Christ, lowering them
they
down.
finally asked me to make the ultimate romance epic that I've always wanted to make. Pearl Harbor. Farewell, my friends.
Ah, thank God, not another Transformers movie. At least, not for now.
That little bitch is gonna be alright.
He sure is, dog.
What you on, bitch?
God bless Michael Bay. No, Jesus. Yeah, Michael Bay did some good movies. I enjoyed some of his movies. Not all of them. Some are really
So
bad.
Affleck takes a hit by enemy planes and is believed to be dead. Hartnett goes to deliver the bad news. No, yeah, I'm sure he's really gone. That's why the advertisements show him in about 20 more scenes that he wasn't in yet. Hey, while we're at it, I get the feeling Aragorn will make it through the Two Towers also. So Hartnett and Beckinsale tried to deal with their loss of Affleck!
I volunteered to go to England.
Keep a British up a stiff lip chap. So what they said in the English days. I don't know what the hell they said back then.
That is so like
Keep a
to protect his
stiff lip.
God, I feel like you two have shared so much in the 2, maybe 3 scenes you had together. You know, the ones that never went over 5 fucking minutes. Oh, and speaking
Yeah, it's
of
really
which,
no
did
sort of character
protecting you
development.
also include playing chicken with expensive aircrafts? Putting your life and your professional career in danger? Well, at least it was worth it to 86 his girlfriend and leave her nether regions colder than a snowman's rectal thermometer. You know, I gotta admit, from an outsider looking in, I think it's pretty obvious that dear old Affleck is a dear old asshole! How close are those planes again? So, we've had one romance, yes. What about second romance?
Hey, we got a visitor.
I think I'm falling for her.
3 months later, Kate decides to go to the military base in her finest evening dress to,
Of course.
not hit on Hartnett, but somehow ends up flying with him with her in his lap anyway.
Of course.
I'm sure that was sanctioned.
Hey Sarge, I'm gonna take my girlfriend up into the air with her in my lap even though the seatbelt can't fit around us.
Okay, just be back by 12. My kids are gonna drive the submarine tomorrow. So after their joyride, he takes her
Yeah,
into
it's
one of
pretty
the
silly.
hangars to see if his parachute will still deploy.
Wow. She got over him pretty fast. Yeah, doink.
But then Dan Aykroyd, yeah, you heard right, Dan Aykroyd, making his biggest appearance since Temple of Doom, alerts of a possible oncoming attack.
When I was in the Asiatic fleet, the locals used to try to get outside of a problem, to try to see the inside. A blow to Pearl would devastate the Pacific Fleet's ability to make war.
Just like the symmetrical book stacking of the Philadelphia mass turbulence of 1947. Actually, the funny thing is, Aykroyd might be one of the best parts of the movie.
Oh,
I mean,
he's from
whether you like him as an actor or not, you have to admit,
Ghostbusters. What do
he
you think?
is the king of exposition. Anytime he's explaining something, you will always listen.
It's like playing chess in the dark. Any rumor, troop movement, ship movement, spine tingle, goosebump, we pay attention to it.
Hell, I could probably take The Dark Knight more seriously if Aykroyd was doing his voice.
As a duly designated representative of the city, I order you to cease any and all supernatural activity and return forthwith to your place
Well,
of
that
work
did it. Well
or
done.
to the nearest convenient parallel dimension.
Huh?
But it's all good.
Yeah,
because
he's from
King Josh
Ghostbusters,
seems
so he's
be
got to be a
just as
good
happy
actor,
as
right?
can be with Affleck's leftovers.
Every moment we're not together, you're up there training for it.
Yeah, well, I'm training for moments
Fuck
like
you, was also from like 51st Dates or 41st
Well, now
Dates.
that's very
Whatever
interesting.
that
Very
was.
interesting, because we have somebody backstage who would like to comment on this whole thing. Can we bring him out here, please? Can we bring him out?
The one with Adam Sandler.
That's right. Affleck just pops out of nowhere. He was
Of
gonna
course he
call
does.
eventually, but if you haven't noticed, he likes to spring dramatic bullshit
Yeah,
at the very last.
he likes to just come out of nowhere.
French fishing boat. And I was in occupied France. I couldn't get word out.
But in the middle of their reunion,
Rafe.
Oh, I was just keeping her warm for you.
Yo, damn, keep it a warm. Whew. Damn.
Stay away.
Well, she thought he was
fix
dead,
this problem, let's
so
go get hammered. And while we're at it, let's throw some
technically,
dick remarks
what
at the
did he
people you
expect
thought
her
you
to
were helping, but you were really
do?
just
Just
being a
sort
cockhorse to.
of wait.
Y'all know
for
Danny was even good enough to look out for my
him,
girl
or-
for me while I was gone.
Yeah, the hula
We thought
hula
you were
man.
dead, Rafe. Life is good, ain't it, man? You left her to fight somebody else's war.
Oh.
Yeah, he's only been back for 10 minutes, and already I hate him.
When you were gone, it's the loneliest I'd ever been. Same for her, too. If you hadn't gone, none of this would have happened.
This was my fault, I guess.
No, I don't know. You volunteered, you left her behind, you tried to control his life. Listen
Yeah.
what the Magic 8 Ball has to say.
Pretty much. Yeah,
argue with
dick.
Things can be right between me and you.
I just don't see how it could ever be the same.
So, how close are those planes again?
I go now to fulfill my mission and my destiny. I hope it is a destiny that will bring honor to our family.
Ooh, might be closer than I thought. They're writing letters to their Japanese relatives in English. To throw the enemy off? So, just a mere hour and a half in, we finally get our attack on the harbor. Rather than
Finally.
just let the terror of the attack speak for itself, let's fly by every poetic symbol of American innocence we can find.
Konnichiwa.
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 Konnichiwa. All your base are belong to us.
Okay, who made him our communications officer?
Yeah.
And where are those dashing heroes of ours while this terrible event is going on? Yeah, I mean, don't let the title of the movie interrupt their love triangle. Let them sleep. Let them figure things out.
Let them refresh their
Yeah,
thoughts.
sort of a
I
big
mean,
problem
there's only
with this,
hundreds
isn't
of
it?
thousands of people
I mean,
dying.
At least with Titanic, whether you like it or not, you see the fictional characters interact with the real-life characters. So when the tragedy happens, you know who they are and can build emotional connections with them. Here, they're in a car away from the base. I mean, okay, a plane fires at them, but we know the ships is where the majority of the attack is gonna take place. And thus, where we're gonna spend most of our time. But they're never on it. So we never make a connection to any of these people dying. Except maybe Cuba Gooding Jr., who had a quick cameo here and there. And yeah, don't get me wrong, it sucks seeing this. It sucks seeing people get killed. But why waste an hour and a half never showing who they are? You wasted it on characters who don't exist, you don't care about, and aren't even in the center of the attack. Yeah, great call on that.
Yeah.
But, with that said, I have to admit, the action for
The
the most part
explosions are
is
pretty
pretty
good.
well done.
Yes,
I mean,
Michael
you can see
Bay,
what's
so
going on, it's intense, and the effects are very impressive.
if Michael Bay can do something right, it's
Bay
explosions.
couldn't let this pass without some bullshit
Well,
moments.
most
For
sometimes.
example, is this guy brushing his teeth? Are you shitting me?
Really?
Fuck the plaque buildup! I really hope the military doesn't teach people that when they hear explosions, run out into fire in a bath towel!
Yeah, we're
And how
brushing
about
your
this
teeth.
crap where the planes are shown firing on civilians at a hospital, even though it was
Jesus.
reported that the Japanese never fired on them? Yeah, even when they had a clear shot, they would not fire at the hospital. fuck that shit. This is Michael Bay's history. This is Randall Wallace's
Yeah, fuck
writing.
history. This is Michael Bay rewriting
For those
history.
evil chaps who have to fire on hospitals and kill
Yeah.
giggling idiots that you
How
barely
evil.
knew.
Fucking
Oh,
Michael
yeah.
Bay,
Oh, that's
come
whatever
on.
the hell her name was. Oh,
I don't even know
and
who that
listen
is.
to this. Wait a fuck. You're telling me
In Navy.
that a man, a soldier,
Was he a Navy?
sailor
at
in the
sea.
Navy on a
Can't
battle
swim.
cruiser can't swim?
Maybe he's a cook. He's a chef. Who knows?
Okay, Michael Bay. Okay, Michael, oh, America, fuck yeah, Michael Bay. I'd do anything for fucking America. I'd jerk it off until it splooges everywhere. You are making our military look like undisciplined asses. I mean, let me get this straight. They take women up in their planes for joyrides, use cheat sheets to pass their eye exams, which still doesn't make any fucking sense, by the way, pull off dangerous ego-stroking stunts, and yet somehow that gets them promoted, continue to brush their teeth even when they're under attack. By the way, he still has it. Look, he still fucking has it. Don't go protect another soldier or anything. You hold on to that toothbrush, Private.
Yeah, that
And on top
toothbrush
of
is
that,
a deadly
you make
weapon.
the accusation that there are soldiers in the military who can't swim. You know, Dick. Fucking Dick. When you show this image of the American flag destroyed, you're not just showing your dollar store symbolism that says, ooh, America's hurt. But it's very clear that what is important to you is not how you view America. What is important to you is how others see you viewing America. So, you can make up whatever you want. You can fabricate things. You can lie about history. You can exaggerate. You can glorify.
You can do whatever you
demonize.
want
You
as
can
long as
distort
it's
the facts.
a movie.
You can
I mean,
make up the truth.
creative.
Make up the truth about people who lost their lives in
Yeah.
this great tragedy. Why? Because you're doing it
Because-
in the name that you fucking love America.
Bullshit.
I'm sorry,
It's the
I
money.
don't
They
fuck
need
around
plot.
with
They
this
need
shit.
money.
I don't. Okay, these are people who have lost their lives, people who have been drafted, people who volunteered, people
Yeah.
who put their asses on the line, and many of them don't come back. You're taking it upon yourself
Yeah, to take it all
show
apart
that.
and...
And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, well, I'll just make up people because they weren't really there,
It's
so
so
I can do
bad.
whatever I want with them. I can make shit up. And granted, you don't deserve the responsibility to show real events. You don't live in the real world. But what happens is that when you take it and base it on a real event, and you have to show these real people, you have to get it right, Michael Bay.
You have to get it right.
Because this
It's
is
a huge
Transformer.
disrespect.
Okay? That's kid shit. You can do whatever you want. It's not The Rock. It's not Chuck Humphrey saying winners fuck the prom queen. No, it's fucking Pearl Harbor. Reality.
It is.
Happened.
You've
And I know
got
you're
to...
thinking, well, it's Hollywood. We take liberties. Fuck you. It's not Hollywood. When you take it upon yourself to represent something that really happened and is still painful and hurts a lot of people, that means you have to do two things. One, you have to grow up and be an adult. Two, you have to actually represent these people as best as humanly possible. You son of a bitch!
Fuck me. Nostalgia Critic, calm down, alright? Relax. Chill. It's Michael Bay. Remember, it's just Michael Bay. We all know it's bad.
I can't be the only one who sees this.
Yeah, I understand it. It's huge disrespect
And
and
thank
it's
God
bullshit rewriting history like this.
I wasn't.
It's like a bit like the Titanic. But Titanic was good in a way because at
Don't
least
look at me. I didn't
it
pick
had
God.
some sort of
I know the
truth
movie
to it.
bombed. All I did was throw money at it. I didn't choose the
I mean, the
director.
piano guy is playing the piano when the ship's going down. At least that was
here in the room when you hired him.
there.
I told you, I never heard of the guy. I never heard of Michael Bay. Now get out of here. Go, go, get out of here. Why have you forsaken me?
Your secretary wishes it to be known that there's an offer for free hugs. Him.
Him.
What kind of sadistic man is this? Making this pile of crap.
That was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh my
I
god.
can't believe I forced my son to watch this.
I will never go see another movie for the rest of my life.
The nerve of this guy. It's just gonna make me fun of it.
He should just kill himself. Kill himself!
Jesus.
So what went wrong, Mr. Bay?
I don't know. This was supposed to be my big epic masterpiece, but not only do all the critics hate it, but audiences hate it too.
That's real tough, brittle skittle. That is really
Brittle
tough.
skittle.
All the world hates me now.
Brittle skittle, I
I
like
have to
that.
carry
It's
my
good.
burden.
I like it. Why does he go? Yeah. There's only one true God. Tommy Wiseau. Our Lord and Savior of bad movies.
Never buy one, so they gave them all to me. Would you guys like one? Then I must leave you.
Fucking Tommy Wiseau should have fucking directed Pearl Harbor the movie, honestly. I want to see that, how fucked shit up that would have been. Fuck. Tommy Wiseau made Pearl Harbor the movie. Fuck me. It would have been absolutely hilarious. But sad at the same time because it was sort of real and realistic. But I'm curious to see what would happen, what he would do with it. What's the point of this scene? The pressure of all the bad movies.
Truly, this man was the son of Schlock.
The son of Schlock. It's not
So
like
President
genitals
Roosevelt and his
Schlock.
rubber double
Oh god,
chin
they're
plan
Schlock.
to fight back and finally enter into war.
I'm talking about hitting the heart of Japan, the way they have hit us.
What you're asking can't be done.
Oh no, he. Oh no, he. No,
Oh,
he cannot.
Jesus.
He cannot. Oh no, you stop right there. You stop right there, Roosevelt. No, you stop. You stop. No, you can't. Oh, you can't, Roosevelt. Oh my God, he's doing it. He's doing it.
He can walk.
Fucking Delano Roosevelt.
My Führer. I
Do
can
not
walk.
tell me it can't be done.
That is so damn cliched, but you know what? It's FDR. I'll give it a pass.
Fuck
That's
it.
one of the most
Why not?
incredible motherfuckers who ever lived. I'm surprised his wheelchair didn't turn to a transformer.
Yeah,
Consumes
I'm
the cannon
surprised
and his
as
theme
well.
song plays him off.
Surprised they didn't have fucking machine guns on the wheelchair.
I can't find Danny.
Is that why you're here?
Oh crap, I forgot about this horse shit. There's no
Yeah.
more Japanese bomber planes to save me now.
Well, you don't have to explain anything to me.
I do. Because you're acting like I didn't love you.
Evelyn, loving you kept me alive.
It just didn't keep me from leaving you. But it turns out Kate has an even bigger secret.
Rafe, I'm pregnant.
Of course. Oh yeah.
I haven't told Danny. I don't want him to know. All he needs to think about is how to do this mission and get back alive.
Yes, and as any soldier will tell you, a loving woman by your side and child on the way wouldn't be a good motivator at all. Should offer ice cream.
Yeah, ice cream could do the trick.
Once again, Affleck and Hartnett are assigned together. Awkward. And once again, Doolittle tries to see if he can talk with the animals.
I need you for a mission I've been ordered to put together. You know what top secret is?
It's not quite as complicated as your $1 million French words, but I think you can deduce what it means.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't seem pretty ridiculous asking grown men what words that even a 5-year-old would recognize mean, how about asking grown men to listen to a speech that even a 5-year-old would write? Oh, and I mean it. Every overused, cliched phrase ever used in a speech is used in this dialogue.
Oh god, here we go. Let's hear
This is a
it.
dangerous mission.
The mission I'm asking you to volunteer for is exceptionally dangerous.
Even fucking Independence Day did a better job at the
Take a look at the
speech.
man beside you. You or he will be dead.
Victory belongs to those who believe in it the most.
Victory belongs to those that believe in it the most.
Of course.
I think these people people might disagree, but screw it. And let's end with the most cliched of all, I shit you not, those who are brave enough, step forward.
Everyone brave enough to accept this, step forward.
Do we honestly have a choice if we've been drafted? Okay. Look at those brave American men who can do no wrong. Watch as they kill innocent civilians on their dangerous raid. Oh, wait, we're not gonna show that part that really happened. Okay, well, in that case, why don't we show you the part that didn't happen? When those evil Japanese fired on our civilians at the hospital. It's true. History's written by the winners.
It is.
Or people so secure about how
Victors
good their country
always
is that they have
rewrite
to
history.
constantly edit it to remind you how good it is. But after their raid, they crash land in China, where Japanese armies are winning. This makes Affleck's gun growl. No, really, it growls.
Fuck, why does
And
it growl?
Hardhead is shot in the crossfire.
Maybe there's like pressure in the chamber.
You can't die. You know why? Because you're gonna be a father.
Because we need to make another movie.
I wish you told me. That would have been a great motivator not to be shot.
Yeah, that would have been better. Well, that's it, folks. All we have to do is get on our focus, die. I've seen this movie. I can't remember what it was called, but I've seen it.
The Chinese come to rescue them. Affleck tells the news to Kate, who takes it pretty well. And I guess her whole role in this movie is just to be told men are dead. And they have their child off screen.
Hey, Danny. How'd you like to go flying?
Yeah, enough of your dead daddy. There's a plane we can fly. Woo! And it doesn't really even end on that big of a note. I guess the film knew that most of the audience had to pee.
Directed by Michael Bay.
So they just sort of slapped the
Oh,
press.
Jesus.
And that was a terrible movie.
Yeah, I
You
didn't
know
like
those
it.
crappy after-school specials that want to talk to you about drugs, but clearly have no idea what they're talking about?
Oh, yeah, I've seen
That's sort of like Michael Bay in history. If
Drugs
you
are
want to tell
good,
a horrible
kids.
love story, fine, but leave
Do
our
drugs.
dead soldiers out of
I'm
it.
just joking. Don't
Because
do
in the
drugs. I
end,
don't want to get
it
sued.
doesn't work as good fiction, and
Don't
it
do
doesn't
drugs.
work as good history.
Don't.
And honestly, it's just strange that Michael Bay would even try it. I mean, clearly his niche is box office crap, not historical drama. I mean, that's his calling. It's always been his calling. I wonder when he realized that.
Michael Bay does some good movies. Just want to note that he does. He is good at some stuff.
Hey, where you been, man? We've been worried sick about you.
Tell him I have big boobs.
Tina says she has big boobs. Why would that?
How to resurrect anyone from the grave.
Nobody wants to see what I'm best at.
Bitch, that's cracker talk. Maybe the thing you're best at isn't romances or representing history, or any sort of reality for that matter.
What are you talking about?
Whiskey.
The Bay I know didn't give a shit about emotions, or character, or anything like that. The Bay I know pleased the lowest
Irish
common
whiskey.
denominator.
Thought it was Irish
And
whiskey.
went all the way with it. It's like when we did porn.
I know my whiskey.
Just gave the people what they want.
Wait a minute. What'd you say?
It's like when we did porn. Remember?
I do. Thank you, dog. You've inspired me once again.
No, Jesus. Don't inspire Michael Bay.
Hello?
Okay. I'm gonna take a risk on you one more time.
Good. Because I have a new way to change Hollywood.
What?
How would you like to get every perverted man-child in the world to see your movie?
That's every producer's dream.
Well, I think I figured out a way to make it happen.
How?
Make it all porn.
You mean like big-breasted women everywhere?
No. Well, yes, but go beyond that. Make everything that you shoot in the movie like it's a woman taking her clothes off.
I like it.
That chair over there, I can shoot it like it's porn. With low-angle shots, slow-mos, zoom-ins, I can make it look absolutely erotic. Anytime you see an explosion, shoot it like
That
it's
sexy
porn.
chair.
Anytime you see an American flag waving, shoot it like it's porn. I bet I can even make the sunset look like it's porn. And lo, I shall call it pornomatography.
Pornomatography.
Shoot everything like it's porn without actually showing porn. We could sell it to the 13-year-old demographic.
Yes!
But how about how it ties into the story? It doesn't make any logical sense!
The world doesn't make any logical sense! The only thing constant is porn. It must be this way. Oh, and one more thing. I require my own crew this time.
No, Jesus.
Mr. Bay, don't you think this much sepia tone will hurt people's eyes?
Porn it. Mr. Bay, do you really think we can throw in this many explosions? Porn it.
But it goes on forever!
Porn it. There's just too much damn slow-mo in this. Porn it.
But the people won't watch!
Porn it. He's a madman. A madman.
Porn it!
Bad Boys 2 big hit. Transformer breaks 4 records. Finally get reviewed well.
Do you realize what this means?
Yes.
He has risen.
Our Lord and Savior, Michael Bay.
The second coming of Crab. Give not into character, give not into story, for that leads to art. Give instead unto porn, for porn is everlasting, and shall never diminish from the earth.
Amen.
And always remember, if you're going to suck, suck all the way.
Jesus. Hallelujah, I'm feeling it.
But I can speculate. I'm the nostalgia critic guy, remember? So you don't have to.
Yeah, that's the real life Michael Bay. Oh boy, thank God that's over. Jesus. Oh boy, Michael Bay. Oh boy.
You call it an homage, sir.
A what?
Homage. Homage. Okay, that was Nostalgia Critic reviewing Pearl Harbor, the movie, and unfortunately for me, Pearl Harbor the movie wasn't really good. I didn't really enjoy it. I felt it was a bit pointless, and then it is a Michael Bay movie. Enough insulting Michael Bay, I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, the only thing I could say anything good about Pearl Harbor, not that the Pearl Harbor was good, the movie, the Pearl Harbor was bad. No, Pearl Harbor, the movie. The only thing good about the Pearl Harbor movie is that the explosions were nice. I mean, if Michael Bay is good at one thing, is explosions, CGI and all that. I think that's what I know Michael Bay for, is his explosions and sort of all that crazy stuff. But yeah, Pearl Harbor the movie, it was pretty bad. I didn't really enjoy it. Unfortunately, I just don't get it. I mean, they tried to add like a romanticness to it, but you just don't really care. There's really no sort of character development. You don't really feel emotionally attached to anyone. You're just like, yeah, you don't care, meh. And as for his friend dying like that, you know, I mean, I don't really care about him dying either. I mean, there's just no really emotional connection to the characters, I felt. You know, I just felt nothing. I was just like, yeah, I'm here for the fucking explosions. Give me a Michael Bay movie. But yeah, it's unfortunate Pearl Harbor the movie was bad like this, but maybe it was good. Maybe you enjoyed it. Maybe you enjoyed the romantic story. Maybe you enjoyed some parts of it. I don't know what. I mean, Michael Bay rewriting history. You know, the Japanese attacking hospitals. What the fuck was up with that? But yeah, your victors always rewrite history to way what they want. You know, and the way they do it is by movies. They get it all inaccurate, but then you say like, oh, it's like the freedom of being an independent sort of movie director and all that stuff. You know, I can do whatever I want because, you know, I'm a movie director. You can but when you're gonna dedicate it on a real life based thing, like actually something that actually happened, you gotta stick to the story as real as possible. You can't just create shit up. You gotta show respect. People died. Hundreds of thousands of people fucking died, and you gotta show respect. And by being honest and truthful and realistic as possible. Now, Titanic, yeah, Titanic was a good movie, but they did do some accurate things. So Titanic, you can give a skip, even though there was really no love story, and that actually happened. But it did have some realistic moments, like the boat scene when the violinists are going down with the ship, playing music, stuff like that. But as for Pearl Harbor the movie, yeah, I'm sorry, I don't think it's good. I just can't think of anything good to say about it. I mean, I'd rather watch Enemy at the Gates again multiple times. I've already done that, but I'd rather watch it again than Pearl Harbor the movie. But yeah, what can you expect from a Michael Bay movie? But then again, like I say, Michael Bay is a good director when he wants to be. He makes some good movies sometimes, but then he makes some stinkers. It's like a 50-50. It's like a Russian roulette. Sometimes you're going to hit it, sometimes you're not. Yeah, if you like this video, make sure to give a like, comment down below, make sure to subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my content. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.